Hello everyone. It's me again, Eloquence Reed. This time, I want to show you an example of what can happen if you choose to say something that's not your name on someone's call screening system if they have it enabled. It should be noted that this feature also exists on the Google Pixel. But instead of Siri, it uses the Google Assistant voices. The Google Pixel was the first to introduce it before the iPhone, and thankfully, the iPhone got its own version of it. Anyway, whatever kind of phone you're calling, it's important to remember one specific thing. As I previously stated in the initial demo/tutorial, when you are prompted to state your name and business, you're technically not required to say your name. You must at least say a reason for calling. It doesn't even have to be a reason. The system doesn't care what you say. It just has to be any words that can be transcribed by the system. As long as you say something, anything, the system will let you move forward. But there's one thing if you're trying to get through to the person that's really not a good thing to do. And that's saying a suspicious or weird name. Again, you're not required to say any name technically, as long as you say any words at all. Which is something some people probably don't know. It's something that you've learned once you've used the system enough times to know how it works. It's not something that's explicitly stated anywhere. Although now you may be able to find information about it in various places online, such as Reddit. The person you're calling will then be able to read whatever you've said on the other end on their screen, which we've already covered. But some people might think they need to say a name, but not want to give their name. So they may say something weird, like for example, Mr. Anonymous. Something like this is a big red flag for people receiving calls from numbers they may not recognize. Even if it's someone you know who hasn't put you in their contacts yet that you're calling for the first time. Here is an example of how that might go. Oh, I think I'll call that girl Sarah who I met the other day again. She never returned my call from the last time I called. She hasn't texted me either. She might not have even put my number in her contacts yet. Oh well, I'll call again. She has that weird iPhone thing that answers the calls. I don't think I necessarily have to say my name, so I'll just say something funny.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Hello, this is Mr. Anonymous. I'm calling to speak to Sarah.
Thanks, Mr. Anonymous. Please stay on the line.
I wonder if she'll pick up, or if she'll just send one of those reply things. If she does, I guess I'll just leave a voicemail.
They said, well, Mr. Anonymous, I don't know if you're joking, or if you're serious, but either way, you saying that is your name on my phone's call screening is really kinda sus. And a little creepy, if I'm being totally honest. With all due respect, I'm not gonna answer the phone. For all I know, you could be a scammer, or just some person that it's best not to talk to. If you're not that type of person, you may not want to use that as your name on people's phones when the call screening system picks up. Just a piece of advice. Anyway, have a nice day. Goodbye. You can leave a message after the tone.
Huh? What the heck? Sarah, it's me, Reed. We met the other day. It's me calling you. Sorry, I was just being funny. I didn't think how that would come across. If you're there, if you're reading this, I hope you will please pick up the phone.
Hello.
Oh hey, Sarah. Sorry about that.
Hey, Reed. Yeah, sorry about that. I just didn't know what to think when it said Mr. Anonymous on the thing. I was like, what the heck? I just didn't know what was going on. I've just been getting a lot of weird calls lately, so I'm just kind of cautious, you know?
No, I totally understand. So yeah, that's exactly the type of thing that can happen if you're not careful. If you don't want to say your name, then just don't. Don't say anything for it to interpret as a name. If you say, this is, and then anything that could be interpreted as a name, it will register as that. So just say something for it to interpret as a reason for calling, which again can be anything. Well, I hope you enjoyed this as well. Drake wanted to make this because he thought it'd be a fun little idea. Anyway, as always, see you guys later. Goodbye.
Hey guys, it's Drake. I just had to come on here and say something right quick, even though I don't usually come on these audio things. I think Sarah just didn't want to talk to Reed, but don't tell him I said that.
I heard that. And you're not supposed to come on here with your voice, Drake. Go back to editing.
Hey, why you hating, bro? But alright, see ya.